Okay, don't worry, everyone. I come from a family of nerds, so I know what I'm talking about. I'd like to start my presentation off by sharing my inspiration. The plant in the picture is named Mr. Fletcher. He has not always been this happy and healthy. He's actually a houseplant. You can't tell in this picture, but this is from a trip that we went on together, is where we got this picture. But he's had a very hard life. He almost died when he was young because he was attacked by a cat. Another time he almost died due to frostbite. And so my invention was to help him, but also to help plants everywhere, because plants everywhere are having a hard time right now thanks to deforestation, pollution, climate change. And on top of that, more and more plants are moving into cities out of their natural habitat and living as house plants, isolated. And not many people know this, but plants are actually very social creatures. They don't talk like with words like we do, but they do use pheromones. And so I've put up a few examples of pheromones that they use commonly. Methyl jasmonate is a very common one, which basically means, translated into human, I'm feeling sick, take your vitamins, everybody. Ethylene, which roughly translates into, look how pretty my flowers are. It's like a selfie, but for plants. And then there's charikins, which are a class of pheromones that basically mean, my life sucks. And so I thought, why can't these sad and lonely plants just do what sad and lonely people do and use social media? And social media kind of gets a bad rap, but there was a survey done in 2012 with 1,000 teenagers, which are really not that different from plants when you think about it. And it found the teenagers said that social media made them happier and closer to their friends. So I've created a telephytocommunic ring. This is what it looks like. The plant just has to wear it on a leaf or a stem, a branch, and it can communicate with plants all over the world. It can send pheromones to each other. Here's how it works. Down here in the left, there's the pheromone detector, and that's what creates electropherograms. So the plant itself, this is how it sends the pheromones to other plants. And so the electropherogram will go over the cellular network to any other plants that are wearing this ring. Up here is the motherboard, which contains information about the electropherograms. And then over here we have the atmospheric chemical pumps, which brings in like nitrogen, carbon, everything that you need to create a pheromone, basically. So it brings all of this into the ring, and it sends it into the chemical accelerator. This gets it going fast enough, with the help of electromagnets, to send it into the chemical collider, which is how the pheromones are created. Then the pheromones are sent out through the dispenser, and so the plant can read the messages it's receiving from plants anywhere in the world. And then obviously this takes a whole lot of energy, so there's a fission nuclear reactor. One of the big worries I've heard about this project is that it will be very expensive, but it's actually not very expensive. This is the most expensive part, is the Hadron Collider. But as you can see, mine is only about 3 inches. So with some simple math, you can see that it's only a fraction of a penny for each ring. And here's just a few of the prototypes that I've made in action. You can see Mr. Fletcher in the middle on the top, and then 5 of his friends. And with your support, I would like to have as many friends from Mr. Fletcher as I can. Thank you all for your time.